Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of This War of Mine, episode 5. This may be the last one, probably, I do not know. I don't know when we will end. I don't know when the war is gonna end, but we heard from the radio that it's happening in 2 weeks. So about 14 days, so I will probably just cut short the episode and the season and get the hell out. Next season, I will probably try a different way to get out. Like using a boat or something to just escape the town. That may be better. I don't know, it depends. But yeah, basically what I'm really gonna do this episode is probably just loot around, maybe do some trading. I'm not gonna do much, I'm not gonna show you much. But I'm basically just gonna feed them and then end the day and then skip. That's basically what I'm gonna do. Alrighty, so I've basically come to here, which is the brothel. I've basically come here just to trade with this place, because I know this place has a possible trade. And I brought a lot of things for me. I brought a lot of things to trade. Not important. But yeah, I'm just gonna go and trade with whoever is here and whoever wants my items and try and get some more food, I guess. We'll see what they're offering. Okay, so as you can see, I've basically gotten rid of all that and gotten some food back in return, some water and an extra bandage just in case anything happens. And yeah, I think that's all she wrote for today. Okay, so I just checked the radio and I see that we are led to believe that the international peacekeepers are going to put an end to the civil war in Ghaznava in the upcoming days. This means that we are going to end the season in the next few minutes or so. Famine and disease reign over the nothing really important. So this episode is gonna be super short, to be honest, because I'm mostly just cutting out all the stuff. Like I'm basically just feeding them and then just ending the day. That's basically what I'm doing. And I'm not even scouting anymore. I'm not even scavenging. I'm just staying at home. There are a few places that I could go, but I don't want to make them steal anything and I don't want them to get shot and die, so don't really want to risk anything, so I'm just gonna play this as safe as possible. This is our fish season anyway. I will try and do other things in the next seasons, but for now this will be what we are doing, just running around and ending the day until we get rescued. And I don't know if I should be rationing these. I'm kind of just eating every day. I don't know if you can like feed them on, like you can feed them on this day and then you can skip a day and then feed them the next day and they'll be fine. So I'm just feeding them every day, so you know, it's fine. It doesn't really matter anyway. It's like you're basically not going to, you're going to live. I'm going to check the radio tomorrow. Just gonna end the day. I'm gonna check. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna check the radio tomorrow. And that is it. We're done with our first season. Boom. Easiest game of our lives. You survived. Bless up. 40 plus days. First season over with. Boom. Hold on. Okay, so I basically loaded up the save file, and I'm gonna go through this again. This is basically just a recap of what you did in your days. So day 4, helped each other. We helped a man get medication for his father. I accidentally skipped this just now, my bad. Day 7, tough decision. Katya took other people's supplies. Rest in peace, Katya. You died in vain. You didn't die in vain. Sorry. And then we go from day 7 to day 20. We just skipped freaking 13 days. Violent skirmish. Several soldiers were killed by Roman. Get him, Roman. And then 3 days later, Roman died. Roman was killed while looking for supplies. Rest in peace, Roman. Never going back to that construction site. Saul's mate. Day 27, 4 days later, the neighbors in need. Neighbors came to ask for help in reinforcing their shelter. We were happy to help. Hope you all survived. Day 27, the same day, Katya died. Katya died while looking for supplies. Rest in peace, Katya. Ah, those soldiers did you Freaking dirty, man. 3 days later, fight for survival, Pablo encountered several bandits and managed to kill them. Fuck those guys, man. Day 42, 11 days later, ceasefire. Long-awaited ceasefire finally came into force, eventually putting an end to the fighting in Pogoran. Those who managed to survive the war... no, I didn't finish! You bastard. After the ceasefire, Bruno went looking for his friend. Neighbors saw heavy fighting and most of the houses had been reduced to ruins, but she found shelter in the basement which held. Eating rats and scavenged scraps of food, she somehow managed to survive. Bruno felt responsible for her misery. She has never forgiven herself. Pavle survived the war, tried to find his wife and son, but despite his best efforts, he could not trace them. He decided to stay in Pogoran, hoping his son would find him there one day. Years have passed and he's still waiting. Ah, Bruno, you son of a bitch. Oh, not Bruno, Roman. Sorry. As many of the toughest nail guys, Roman didn't make it. His motivations will remain unknown to his buddies and some of them will still think he betrayed them. You bastard. You even punched up your own friends. Useless. Katya never found her parents, but they did find her grave one day with her war diary buried alongside. They published it without any alterations. It became a bestseller. Rest in peace, Katya. You live on in our lives. Anyway, if you liked the video, please do me a favor, hit the sub button. That is the end of the season. That is the end of our first season. Katya, Bruno, Pavlo, we have survived. Bless up. We have about, 10 more. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 10 plus 11. It is currently raining very heavily. I do not know if you can hear it. But yeah, that's the end of the season. If you enjoyed, please do me a favor, hit the sub button. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next season. I don't know when that will be. Ciao.